Don't be so quick to walk away. Dance with me, I wanna rock your body. Please stay. Dance with me, you don't have to admit you wanna play. Dance with me, just let me rock you till the break of day.
Listen, am I dreaming?
So quick to dance with me. Rock your body. Let me rock. So quick to dance with me. Rock your body. Don't be so quick to walk away. Dance with me, I wanna rock your body.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Kinda got wings.
I ain't gonna keep playing with y'all. Not like I was before though. Back seat, how I like to ride. Two freaks, try and fit inside. Just left the club, now she wanna slide. Nigga keep calling, so she try and hide. Big chain, got her eyes wide. Big dope, nigga no lie. Presidential, monumental. She only fuck with you when the rent due. I'm trying bag one when I spin through. On the grind, getting money's not an issue. You know it's the bomb just by the cent. Nigga saying he a pimp, but he doing shit that tricks do. Lot of bullshit I've been through, it made me a boss and my whole team official. We just sticking to the script, niggas saying they get down, but I promise they don't do it like this. About to take another trip, tell my bitch roll another zip. And my gang don't slip. Smoke trees, count a meal before I dip. So much that the bank can't fit. She chose up, you can't blame her. We in the room high as a skyscraper. We came this far, never gon' change up, homie, that's Taylor. Straight game, what I give her. Big crib, but I made it out of Pittsburgh. No time for the fuck shit. We pull up, cleanest niggas at the function. All white bins looking for some skins. Make sure I got room for you plus your friends. Straight card, no cash, heard them niggas be simping, so them niggas ain't lasting. Get a joint and put gas in, them niggas ain't even in my way, I move past them. Everything I make classic and niggas be hating, but to me that ain't natural. And it's pay me, fuck you. Smell 2Ks when I come through. I just roll another zip, niggas saying they get down, but I promise they don't do it like this. About to take another trip, tell my bitch roll another zip. And my gang don't slip. Smoke trees, count a meal before I dip. So much that the bank can't fit. She chose up, you can't blame her. We in the room high as a skyscraper. We came this far, never gon' change up, homie, that's Taylor.
Don't be so quick to walk away. Dance with me, I wanna rock your body. Please stay. Dance with me, you don't have to admit you wanna play. Dance with me, just let me rock you till the break of day.
Listen, am I dreaming?
So quick to dance with me. Rock your body. Let me
double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just, I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money. My dreams come true. My life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
Turn 7 to a 14, 14 to a whole thing. Lord knows it's a cold game. Switched up on you hoes, man. Big body take both lanes. Backseat blowing propane. All black, 5 gold chains. Young rich nigga bossed up on his own, man. My new shit sound like a soul train. Tookie Williams over Coltrane. Eric B by the rope chain. RC, we for show bang. Tiny Lokes and they go crazy. What you know about the dope game? Was you born in the 80s? Did your mama smoke cocaine? Have you ever seen the whole thing? But you drove to the streets cause you grew up on show change. Fucked up when the dope age. It remind me when these rappers drop duds and they quotes change. Had to part with the low fade. I was standing in front of Knicks with my sack for the whole day. Drive-bys, I was road rage. And we park and hop out, learn levels to this whole thing. Old school play the OJs, tryna make a slow change. Mama still slaving for a low wage. Tryna double up, 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up.
Don't be so quick to walk away. Dance with me, I wanna rock your body. Please stay. Dance with me, you don't have to admit you wanna play. Dance with me, just let me rock you till the break of day.
Listen, am I dreaming?
So quick to dance with me. Rock your body. Let me rock. So quick to dance with me. Rock your body. Don't be so quick to walk away. Dance with me, I wanna rock your body. Please stay. Dance with me, you don't have to admit you wanna play. Dance with me, just let me rock you till the break of day. Dance with me, just let me so quick to dance with me. Rock your body. Let me rock. So quick to dance with me. Rock your body. Let me rock.
Double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just, I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money. My dreams come true. My life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
a 14. 14 to a whole thing. Lord knows it's a cold game. Switched up on you hoes, man. Big body take both lanes. Backseat blowing propane. All black, 5 gold chains. Young rich nigga bossed up on his own, man. My new shit sound like a soul train. Tookie Williams over Coltrane. Eric B by the rope chain. RC, we for show bang. Tiny Lokes and they go crazy. What you know about the dope game? Was you born in the 80s? Did your mama smoke cocaine? Have you ever seen the whole thing? Was you drove to the streets cause you grew up on show change? Fucked up when the dope age. It remind me when these rappers drop duds and they quotes change. Had to part with the low fade. I was standing in front of Knicks with my sack for the whole day. Drive-bys, I was road rage. We park and hop out, learn levels to this whole thing. Old school play the OJs, tryna make a slow change. Mama still slaving for a low wage. Tryna double up, yeah. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just, yeah. I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money. My dreams come true. My life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
I'll leave it behind if you let me. Ironic, I drown just to hold you down. I jump off the ledge if you're with me. I bring you up, you just let me down. Let me down.
Need my all money in chain too.
Let me down.
Whoa. It's hard to catch what you can't see. I grew up to be who I wanna be, so the more niggas talk, I'ma shine. Might have been way before it's time. Posted with my back against the wall. Life is a bitch, but she mine. The rag 6 deuce, yeah, it's mine. The west side too, yeah, it's mine. What you know about? Your poster on the wall at the dealership. Leaving in the bed, legs trembling. Getting banged on for your penalties. What you know about? Your response be the reason you exist. Lucky I ain't get caught up in the twist. Young nigga blue pager on my hip, so as the champagne spill and the car accelerate and the beat gon' cry. I'll be going to the bank at least 3-4 times. Get handshakes from the branch managers. We keep doing fly shit when the cameras cut.
double up, yeah. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just, yeah. I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money. My dreams come true. My life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
I'll leave it behind if you let me. Ironic, I drown just to hold you down. I jump off the ledge if you're with me. I bring you up, you just let me down. Let me down. Let me down.
This is the season of catching the vapors.
Can you feel it?
Catching the vapors. Catching the vapors.
Can you feel it?
savior, cause this is the season of catching the vapors. Sliding on haters, riding on Dayton's, stacking your paper, catching them laters. Z28ers, Delta 88ers, lowrider scrapers, sharper than razors, firing lasers. Them niggas lazy, them bitches crazy. We getting paid, we ballin' out major. I still got a pager, bitch, I'm from the 80s. The east side made me, the whole world paid me. No girl gon' play me, a woman might take me out on a vacation. Can you? Nothing can save ya. This is the season of catching the vapors. Sliding on haters, riding on Dayton's, stacking your paper, catching them later. Can you feel it? Huh? Smoke weed in, I'm posting your picture. If you could keep a secret, we can always kick it. Roll number one, don't talk about me around your, That shit there, hands suspicious. We be hitting switches down Shelf Highway, dipping. Loose lips, sink ship, and my ship ain't, Can you feel it?
I am a sinner who's probably gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music, I would share it, but today I'm yelling, bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Look inside of my soul and you can find gold and maybe get rich. Look inside of your soul and you can find out it never exists. I can feel the changes. I can feel a new life. I always knew life can be dangerous. I can say that I like a challenge and you to me is painless. You don't know what pain is. How can I paint this picture when the colorblind is hanging with you? Fell on my face and I woke with a scar. Another mistake living deep in my heart. Wear it on top of my sleeve in a flick. I can admit that it did look like yours. Why you resent every making of his? Tell me your purpose is petty again. But even a small light they can burn a bridge. Even a small light they can burn a bridge. I can feel the changes. I can feel the new people around me just wanna be famous. You can see that my city found me, then put me on stages. To me, that's amazing. To you, that's a quick check with all disrespect. Let me say this, say this, say this.
I am a sinner who's probably gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music, I would share it, but today I'm yelling, bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
I'm trying to keep it alive and not compromise the feeling we love. You're trying to keep it deprived and only co-sign what radio does. And I'm looking right past you. We live in a world on 2 different axles. You live in a world, you're living behind the mirror. I know what you're scared of, the feeling emotions inferior. This shit is vital, I know you had to. This shit is vital, I know you had to. Die in a pitiful vein, tell me you're watching a chain. It's way more believable, give me a feasible gain. Rather her seasonal name, I'll let the people know this is something you can blame. On yourself you can remain, stuck in the box. I'ma break out and then hide every lock. I'ma break out and then hide every lock. I can feel the changes, I can feel the new people around me just wanna be famous. You can see that my city found me, then put me on stages. To me, that's amazing. To you, that's a quick check with all disrespect. Let me say this, say this, say this.
I am a sinner who's probably gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music, I would share it, but
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. You ain't heard the coast like this in a long time. Don't you see the long line? And they waiting on Kendrick like the first and the 15th. Threes in the air, I can see you are in sync. Hide your feelings now. What you better do? I'll take your girlfriend and put that pussy on the pedestal. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Walk out the door and they scream it's alive. My New Year's resolution is to stop all the pollution. Talk too motherfucking much. I got my drink, I got my music. I say bitch don't kill my vibe. 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 Kill my vibe. Kill my vibe. Kill my vibe.
K-Dot, get in the car, nigga. Come on, we finna roll out. Nigga, I got a pack of blacks and a beat CD. Get your freestyles ready.
The highs and the lows. The highs, the lows. I'm an emotional roller coaster. Where high so high I could put bowl on a poster. But when the bread get low, like 4 loaves in a toaster. Oh, the shoulders can get cold as 10 toes in Nova Scotia. Some days I hold a grudge, some days I holy ghost her. Some days I just ghost her. Some days I'm supposed to. The crib feel like a gunfight, but them strollers, that's the holster. We can make amends over old memes and mimosas. My mama know I ain't make my bed, but I'ma lay in it. Whether it's sandpaper, suede linen, whether I'm alone, a Creole lady, mama laid in it. The same pajamas I was afraid in. I boogie man slave, my blankets conceal my blade in it. Emotional seesaw with 2 fat motherfuckers with strong knees and free fall. It's cloudy with a chance of meatballs. I check the weather. I gave all my vices a call. Let's get together to talk about the highs and lows, the ups and downs. The friends that I had to hide to come around. They told me that I knew you always come around. Come around, come around, come around, come around. To work out the highs and lows, the ups and downs. No need to hide, the skies is coming down. Go and get high, I promise you're coming down. Coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. Keep your eyes on the road. Eyes on the road. And you feel your back's on the road. But your back's against the road. You gotta take the highs with the lows. The highs with the lows. Gotta take the highs with the lows. You're lost and you're running out of hope. Looking for the best way to cope. For the best way to know we all been there before. We all been there. Gotta take the highs with the lows.
I was feeling lifeless, I had to cut my vices. Now the feeling that I feel is priceless. In the spirit want me to be righteous, but I know I might just relapse, get sucked in these devices. Got so used to feedback, I couldn't tell what mine is. Sometimes all the outside noise just really blinds us. Beware, believe none of what you see and half of what you hear. The best things in life on the opposite side of fear. I swear I see it clear, like after the storm. Still you can't stop the rain, like the loose end song. My word is born like James. Yo, I couldn't complain, cause even when I did, niggas really couldn't feel my pain. That's the type of shit to drive a nigga insane. Wanna be numb, now your thumb back, flicking the flame. Back to square one, trying to overcome what you became. Like they was right, I guess you never gon' change. I
When
guess
it's
you
hard to
never
keep
gon'.
your eyes on the road, you start to feel your back on the road.
Your back is
You gotta take the highs with the lows.
The highs with the
You gotta
lows.
take the highs with the lows.
The highs with the
Lost
lows.
and you're running out of hope.
And you running.
And you're looking for the best way to cope.
Best way to
Just know
go.
we all been there before.
We all been there.
You gotta take the highs with the
The highs
lows.
with the lows.
To talk about the highs and lows, the ups and downs. The friends that I had to hide to come around. They told me that I knew you always come around. Come around, come around, come around, come around. To work out the highs and lows, the ups and downs. No need to hide, the skies is coming down. Go and get high, I promise you're coming down. Coming down, coming down, coming down.
Jano, Chance the rapper. Joseph Badman, yes. You don't know, sir. Big up to the youth them, and the youth them worldwide, and the youth them are the truth them. Yes, and the Most High, praise the Most High. Jano. Fuck Mussolini with his dad ass. Fuck.
Yeah. Look, the real is back, the veil is back. Flow bananas here, peel this back. And what you'll find is your highness could paint a picture that's vivid enough to cure blindness. Carolina's finest, you knew that already. In terms of the greatest, I proved that already. And if you would like, I do it twice. I just sharpen my blade. For a minute became lost in my ways. It's for my niggas that was tossed in the grave. Every so often I fade deep in my thoughts and then get lost in the days we used to play before your coffin was made. Just got the call, nigga got caught with a straight. Hope he's okay. Just got paid what Cochran got paid. The free OJ, just to share my life on the stage in front of strangers who know a nigga far too well. And that's the danger. Know me better than I know myself. I rip a page out my notebook in anger and let these thoughts linger singing. Don't give them too much you. Don't let them take control. It's one thing you do. Don't let them take your soul. If you believe in God, one thing's for sure. If you ain't aim too high, then you aim too low, then you aim too low. What's the price for a black man life? I check the toe tag, not 1 0 in sight. I turn the TV on, not one hero in sight. Unless he dribble or he fiddle with mics. Look out the window cause tonight the city lit up with lights, cameras and action. May no man alive come through and damage my faction. I brought you niggas with me cause I love you like my brothers and your mothers like my mother. Think we need a plan of action. The bigger we get, the more likely egos collide. It's just physics. Please, let's put our egos aside. You my niggas. And should our worst tendencies turn us into enemies? I hope that we remember these nights full of Hennessy. When Hove around, we switch up to that Douce. Gotta show respect one day, we tryna stay where you stay. Cause we from where you from. Not talking about the slums, I'm talking about that mind state to keep a black nigga dumb. Keep a black nigga dying by a black nigga gun. And keep them listening to these frontin' ass rap niggas, son. Yeah, I said son, this is New York's finest. For 11 winters straight, I took on New York's climate. Like show me New York's ladder, I climb it and set the bar up so high that you gotta get Obama to force the Air Force to find it. Never mind it, you never reach that. Cole is the hypnotist, control the game whenever he snap. That's every track, nigga. Don't give him too much you. Don't let him take control. It's one thing you do. Don't let him take your soul. If you believe in God, one thing's for sure. If you ain't aim too high, then you aim too low. Then you aim too low. I ain't serve no pies. I ain't slang no dope. I don't bring no lies. Niggas sang my quotes. I don't play no games. Boy, I ain't no joke. Like the great Rakim. When I make my notes, you niggas might be L, or you might be Kane, or you might be Slick Rick with 19 chains, or you might be Drizzy Drake or Kendrick Lamar. But check the birth date, nigga. You ain't the guy. Nah, you ain't the guy. Nigga, Cole the guy. January 28th.
Sean Khalifa, man. Paper Plane Gang. 501 Young.
Hey, shout out to my brother Spitter, man. I just wanted to say that. Yeah. And your bitch can see this shit from across the street, nigga. It's pimping over here. Macaroni. Cushion orange juice, nigga. What up, Chevy? Germ, I see you. Cardo on the beat. I don't love them, I don't chase them, I duck them. Smoke something, go to a new state soon as I fuck them. Niggas be pressed for pussy, it ain't nothing. Instead of worrying about who that bitch fucking, why don't you get you some money? 9 times out of 10 she see me stunting. Game running, wanna know my hotel and who phone the ring when she coming. I keep it 100. Get love from the hoes, but it's money over bitches, nothing above it. Like the weed, loud like my engine when I speed up. Bitches holding they weed, rolling trees with their pretty feet up. Them suckers often imitate, but they can't beat us. So super high, look in the sky when you won't see me, bruh. Cut my speakers up, drowning out what the critics say. Just continue to smoke and remain G as fuck. Polo socks match my polo hat. She leave once, it's a known fact. If she ain't coming back, now Taylor gang that. Shit changed, but the amount of horses in my motor when I switch lanes. And I beat them blind with the diamonds in my big chain. Heavy in the game, lil' homie, I'm doing big things, big things, big things. And them bitches, they mesmerize, they recognize. I keep it so G, I keep it so G. Get you some money fucking with me. I don't love them, I don't chase them, I duck them. Try to get paper out of fucker, don't know shit about her. I take you up where it's cloudy. And one of them lames still rockin' Prada. I go to Louis and blow a couple thousand. One of my baddest bitches rolling up while I'm driving. And she don't even smoke, just hit it once while she light it. My game tight, sell and sign it. Them niggas just playing, ain't really ballin'. Saying they being honest, claiming that's your wife, but we can't call it. She all in my hotel suite at 3 in the morning, taking their clothes off, inhaling weed and coughing. Ain't her first time chiefin', but say she don't do this often. Since I was 16, I had all the intentions to keep it G. Take niggas' hoes and smoke hella trees with them. As for your team, you niggas in the stands, you just looking. I'm a pro to these rookies, and the plan is still paper over. Pussy. And ain't shit changed, but the amount of horses in my motor when I switch lanes. And I beat them blind with the diamonds in my big chain. Heavy in the game, lil' homie, I'm doing big things, big things, big things. And them bitches, they mesmerize, they recognize. I keep it so G, I keep it so G. Get you some money fucking with me. Yeah, nigga. This shit just don't sound cool. That's what we go to sleep to, wake up to. Cushion orange juice, nigga. Yeah. Your bitch cooking them cheese eggs too. Got paper in my pocket. Taylor gang, what's up? See y'all niggas, man. We done fucked over him this year. It's a wrap. Yeah. We don't want no more sucker shit. Ever.
I've been looking to find a bigger picture. Still envision when I was chilling with you. I know I said I'll go my own way, but it's been months and I still don't feel a difference. Tried to focus on everyday distractions. Tried to fuck with some of the most attractive.
these alternatives just got me tripping. At the end of the night, I'm reminiscing. I'll give you any and everything that you please. Ain't that what love is? Unassociated with greed. I put my heart in this shit, I hope that you see. Cause it was simpler to stay than it was to leave. But that was for the better, that was for me. And I've been doing better, that's guaranteed. And even though I've been focused on what I need, honestly, I gotta tell you, I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love. For your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love. For your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love. For your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't got the time to be frightened, I'm still in love. Still in love, still in love, still in love, yeah. Thoughts of trying to fix the situation. Thoughts of staying in place and being patient. I know time is supposed to heal everything, but staying optimistic is complicated. Cause I don't think I want nobody if it ain't true. To go console another body, I just can't do. I've been through pain and came about it with the same shoes. Hard to fall back when I feel you someone I can't lose. I can't move, crazy I can't choose. Act like I'm good when you see me, really that ain't true. Telling myself that I'm done but knowing I ain't through. Saying it's bound to get better, something I can't prove. And I done seen your true colors multiple times. Yeah, I can see through your bullshit, read through the lines. And even though I can see, I'd rather be blind. Cause deep inside, I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love. For your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love. For your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love. For your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't got the time to be frightened, I'm still in love. Still in love, still in love, still in love, yeah. And I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love. Yeah. I ain't got the time to be frightened, I'm still in love. Thinking about what it could have been and about what it was. Yeah. I'll be thinking about what it could have been and what it was. What it was. What it was. What it was. Yeah.
I don't care. I still got love for them. There's some people that I wish they were still in my life. I really wish that things would have went different, and I really wish they were still in my life. And honestly, if I could, I would really want them back in my life. But at this point, it would be way too late. You know, it'll be way too late. Even if it ain't my fault, I still got love for them. I'ma always have that. That won't ever change.
There's no answer and you call twice. Nobody be at my house. I was at the studio all night. Last night I slept on the couch. I might wake up, do it all again. There's a world going crazy outside, but let's pretend that it's alright. We keep pretending that it's alright.
Yeah, alright. Days get mixed up, schedules get switched up. Can't be two places at once. So I take a hit of the spliff that I lit up. And
Yo,
anywhere at all. Goddamn, how
the mic not working?
They wanna see me gone, but I'm here in spite of it all. I never play along.
What the fuck?
You can keep the fear and self-pity. I'd rather tell you who I am, really.
Well, I'm gonna pause the music. You hear me, guys? Barely. Oh, is it because the music is too loud? Fuck, guys. What? It's your first time? Bro, I've been talking for an hour. Oh my god, I'm so sick. You guys hear me now with the music on? Holy fuck, y'all. That's so fucked up. Okay. We just didn't hear you. Alright, fuck, bro. Yo, if you don't hear me, say something immediately. Like, I have my mic on, bro. Holy fuck. That's so fucked up. Nah, bro. I was feeling good. I was explaining all my shit. Nah, you're not gonna catch me in a mood. If I'm in a mood, I'm not gonna trade. Yo, what the fuck? No analysis for you guys? Yo, I'm so sorry. Holy fuck. Yo, even when you were asking me what the green and red shading was, you didn't get an answer for that? Like, you don't know why I did that? Oh, that's so fucked up. Okay, so basically, wait, what time is it? Hold on. I'll explain it. Alright, I have half an hour. Just give me 1 sec. I'll explain everything. As per usual, I was just doing the regular normal charting where I get the lows and highs. This one is not this is not this is not even like actually the actual New York temporary high, but I just feel like it's a little bit more accurate representation of the level we're trying to have a candle close over. That's why I marked this one. This market is dying since open. Something I was mentioning yesterday, I don't know, I mentioned this a couple times. I actually don't know what you guys heard, which is really shitty, so I apologize. But I was saying yesterday was such a fucking nasty drop. It was like over 200 something ticks. It was like 260 ticks. It's like, if you were to put it into a ratio, it's like you risk 1 and then you could win 20 times, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how crazy the short was yesterday. And so, like, if you were able to hold at like 1040, bro, like, you held like 4 hours, which is crazy, but bro, it just went straight down, like straight down. And I remember there was an hour FVG here and it blew straight to that. I ended up losing a scalp at the end of the day as well, but you know, it was just like such a crazy short. I was just like so shocked. And then not only did we try to test this 5800, but we did try to test it, and then we bounced up actually right after end of market on the same day. So it was just like, what the fuck is going on? And so it's kind of interesting right now, because I think how we're gonna have to approach this is like some intraday shit, which means we'll have to consult different time frames. And so really what I'm trying to get at here is I'd like to just try to develop a bias first. And so for me, what I'm noticing is that let's just go longer. Alright, 15 minutes. If I look at the 15 minutes, you can just consider this like liquidity grab, right? This is liquidity grab because this is liquidity before. And then what happened was there was a grab, and then ever since then, price has came all the way down. And then what it did was it actually swept yesterday's liquidity, right? Which is right there. So yesterday's liquidity was around there. It completely swept that, and you know, we moved lower, right? So since then it completely swept that, and now we are actually back headed towards the upside. So I would say if there's any liquidity levels to break, the most recent high is this right here. On the 15 minute, if I go into the 5 here, you'll see that price hasn't even gone past the high of today. So I would say the next price target would be around here. And I mean, that's it for now in terms of the upside. And hold on, let's just remove these drawings as well. And so in terms of our trend, right now we are uptrending, 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 and then we just kind of actually had a market structure shift down where this 1 hour bullish FVG that I just highlighted, it actually got filled. Why did it get filled? Well, there's kind of a reason for that. It's because on the 1 hour, we're actually still downtrending. So when I highlighted this 1 hour bullish FVG earlier, I kind of had an idea that, hey, I think this is going to like just completely get smashed and completely get filled. Lo and behold, it did. And then between 9 and 10, when this candle ends, we actually might have an FVG form on the hourly for the downside. So on the hourly, we're still downtrending. We touched this high, and then we're downtrending. We grabbed these lows. You know what I'm saying? We grabbed this low here. And as a result, we grabbed everything else before that. So I guess longer term, I would wait for the upside. That's kind of what makes sense to me. But I would need the market to kind of go in my favor first, right? So we would actually have to see a market structure shift towards the upside. Because right now, it doesn't really look super convincing. The reason why I actually had that shade of red and green before is because if you look at my levels here, what you'll notice is I want you guys to kind of look at this as a bigger picture, because this is the hourly, right? How much do we have? Okay, we have like 20 minutes till the FVG. And so if you look at this as a range from the new low that we made yesterday and the previous high we had last Thursday, what you're able to do is take this and put this towards the top and extend it towards the range. And this is just a visualization. This is just a profit long / short tool, right? But what I'm trying to show you here is that, or this is almost like a 1-to-1 here, but it's very close. But anyway, what I'm trying to show you is that this is kind of a point of interest, because essentially you can kind of see the market divided into two channels on the hourly, right? Where there's this like a premium level, this is like a premium range, and this is like a discount or a selling range. And so when it comes to this, hold on, I'm gonna adjust this. So when it comes to this kind of movement or this kind of range here, what you'll notice is something where price has essentially climbed into this range after breaking a market structure, right? Made a new level after some displacement, and also got tested here and then made a new level. Eventually what happened is that market gets rejected here and starts to test that old level it broke, so the resistance became the support, right? And when it stayed like that for the last couple days, actually the last week or so, until yesterday, where we actually had to break down completely. And we had to break down, and so since then we've actually returned into this range. And so what I said earlier was I was looking at this point of interest and I said, well, if candles are not closing above this point of interest, right, then this support was once support is now a resistance. And you'll see that this 9 a.m. candle is going to close in, what's it called, in around 20 minutes or so. And you'll see This bullish FVG is gone. We're in a downtrend, and we didn't have a candle close above this 1 hour point of interest, which is kind of our range separator. And because of this, hold on, I can actually move this too. And because of this, what I'm thinking is my bias is this right here, where price comes all the way down, right? Now, that is weird, and that is a little strange to me, because I'm not sure why we would need to make a new low, considering we already made one, right? So we already made one. I thought price would, try to come up. That is my interpretation, but we will just play what the market gives us, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm a little bit confused, and I'm just going to watch. I'm also going to consult the 1 hour as well. And you'll notice as well on the 1 hour, this thing is actually completely in range of the London low and the London high. So we can actually use this as points of interest, or not points of interest, but points that we want to see where what price is actually doing. So in this case, we'll notice that the range here is just equivalent to the market open to the London high and the London low. So we can kind of use these things as reference here, and really just kind of predict where the market is going to go. For now, I sort of do have a downside bias for now. Just want to check my trends here. Yeah, we had a market structure shift down at some point, so immediately I would say this is going on a downside, and we might be triggering all these low levels before we try to go for the upper ones. That might be the case as well. We'll just have to see. And we will also just watch and figure out what we can do here. But this is also FVG right now that got shown at open. Not that we would use it because it's too early. It's like a 935 FVG. So I'm not necessarily too convinced I should be taking this here. But right now we're still in the range of the London low. Let me just check something real quick here. We might break it though. We might break it, retest it, and then go for the Asian low or something. But what I want to really actually just take a look at is well, I'm gonna remove this, and I just need to take a look at our ranges here, or what happened last session. Maybe if I just go on the daily real quick, I'll see something as well. So this thing, hold on, let me take a look at it. Yes, so this is yesterday's high here, which is also the 1 hour, or sorry, that's yesterday's low, and this is yesterday's high. Okay. So this is kind of like an inside day for us. It's showing a little bit of uncertainty for us. That's what that means. And we'll see that the London low did get tested here. Okay.
Take off my coat, do you promise to stay? If I give you my heart, would you throw it away?
Alright. Wow, look at this. London Low has been swept on the 5 minute. Okay, I think I have definitely a bearish over a bias today. So I think maybe since recent highs were swept here, I guess this was a temporary high that was swept. And London high was swept earlier before pre-market. I think we will probably just aim for the downside. We'll see. We got a little bit till 10. I'd like to see, like, this hourly candle is really convincing, honestly. Even though we have 13 minutes left on it, which is a long time, but you know, just the fact that it smashed these levels already. It might even smash the Asian low before, you know, before our silver bullet. So the red lines here are just previous liquidity levels. Yeah, did you guys catch any part of yesterday's drop though? That was super crazy. When I ended stream, like the next 2 or 3 hours was just like straight selling. I think this is ADR, ATR or something right here, this level.
My jacket is a cape and my umbrella as a cane. The richest man rocks the snatchless necklace. Spineless bitches and backless dresses. Want my feelings on my sleeveless. My weed seedless, my trees leafless. I miss my diagonal grilled cheeses. And back when Mike Jackson.
Yeah, you bought spy puts yesterday, bro. I bet. I bet they ran. No matter what strike they were. I'm gonna just use this opportunity right now, probably like 1 or 2 minutes, just to go to the bathroom real quick before our silver bullet. So I'll be back in like 1 or 2 minutes. Just gonna wash my face. I feel pretty tired.
I just wanna talk to the man. Speak for the boys in the bando. And my nigga never walking again. Apologize if I'm hopping again. I know these things happen often, but I'm back on the scene. I was lost in a dream as I write this routine down in Austin. I've been building me a house back home in the South, ma. Won't believe what it's costing. And it's fit for a king, right? Or a nigga that can sing and explain all the pain that it cost him. My 16 should've came with a coffin. For the fame and the fortune. Well, maybe not the fortune, but one thing is for sure, though, the fame is exhausting. That's why I moved away. I needed privacy, surrounded by the trees in Ivy League. Students that's recruited higher league, thinking you do you and I do me. Crib has got a big old back of yard. My niggas stand outside and pass cigars, filled with marijuana, laughing hard. Thankful that they friends a platinum star. In the driveway there's no rapper cars, just some shit to get from back and forth. Just some shit to get from back and forth. Welcome to the shelter, this is pure. Will help you if you felt too insecure to be the star you always knew you were. Wait, I think police is at the door.
The neighbors think I'm selling dope. I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope. Selling dope. Neighbors think I think the neighbors think I'm selling dope. I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope. Selling dope. Selling dope. Selling dope.
Motherfucker, I am. Some things you can't escape. Death, taxes, and a rape. This society that make every nigga feel like a candidate for a Trayvon kind of fate. Even when your crib sit on a lake, even when your plaques hang on a wall, even when the president jam your tape. Took a little break just to annotate how I feel. Damn, it's late. I can't sleep cause I'm paranoid. Black in a white man territory. Cops bust in with the army guns. No evidence of the harm we done.
Alright, I'm back. You caught the bounce at the bottom? That's good too. Yeah, it touched the psychological level, 5800, so that was also great too, because in the last 2 hours, we actually had a crazy run up. Now, I'm so sad today that you guys didn't hear like the first half. I gotta rewatch the stream and see why the audio didn't pick up. I just gotta keep the mic close, I guess. What's happening with this London low? This is a close. This candle close is pretty convincing. Our 10 a.m. is starting here. If I look at the 1 hour, 8 minutes. Remember when the candle was up here?
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep playing with y'all. Not like I was before though. Back seat, how I like to ride. 2 freaks, trying fit inside. Just left the club, now she wanna slide. Nigga keep calling, so she trying hide. Big chain, got her eyes wide. Big dope, nigga no lie. Presidential, monumental. She only fuck with you when the rent due. I'm trying bag one when I spin through. On the grind, getting money's not an issue. You know it's the bomb just by the cent. Nigga saying he a pimp, but he doing shit that tricks do. Lot of bullshit I've been through, it made me a boss and my whole team official. We just sticking to the script, nigga saying nigga down, but I promise they don't do it like this. About to take another trip, tell my bitch roll another zip. And my gang don't slip. Smoke trees, count a meal before I dip. So much that the bank can't fit. She chose up, you can't blame her. We in the room high as a skyscraper. We came this far, never gon' change up, homie. That's Taylor. Straight game, what I give her. Big crib, but I made it out of Pittsburgh. No time for the fuck shit. We pull up, cleanest niggas at the function. All white bins looking for some skins.
So this got destroyed here. What you will see on the 1 hour is probably an FVG form, but we're not gonna know until literally 11 if that FVG gets confirmed. So the reason why is because this candle's about to end, and it's probably gonna end somewhere here. You know what I'm saying? So you'll see like a candle here, and then it depends where this candle closes as well. But then that could be a bearish FVG that got formed in place of, you know, the bullish one. See London low, looks like it's sort of being respected here. It's still a breach though. To me it got taken. We had a candle close below it, so we're seeing that price is bouncing. That's it so far. We have some minutes till 10. We got like 5 minutes till 10. So we will just watch and see what's going on. Like you could say this is FVG. Like you could say there's a lot of FVGs that form, but this is a FVG here. This is a FVG. I'll show you. This is FVG, believe it or not. I actually like those FVGs because the risk is so small. Okay, so this is also an FVG, right? So this is on the 1 minute here. Not sure what's gonna happen at 10, but
only father was time. I know that she relate, baby daddy ain't shit, so she raised that nigga kids, but she swallowing mine. And that's why you all on my mind. All on my line like calling number 9. Cause a nigga popping like Harlem in the 9-7. Way before Mace was a reverend. I was a young nigga making A's at 11 or 12. Trying to get a taste of the heaven or hell. Only time gonna tell. Fuck her while her mama home, baby.
so
how many records do a nigga gotta sell?
on the 1 minute, there's also this bullish FVG that just got formed here, but we're still in a downtrend on the 1 minute, so I don't really know. I mean, this could be the start of an uptrend here, but it's not really super convincing, and it looks like this FVG will just be filled anyway. We'll see. This is an FVG that just got formed here. It looks like it's gonna get filled though, and we're in a downtrend on like multiple time frames. I don't imagine it being that relevant. We'll see.
All these other niggas is below me. Word to Fife, Q-Tip, Ali and Jerobi. What up, Queens? Cole is the king, and you know that. Started with $1 and a dream, and you know that. Never give a bird but your ring, you should know that. Bitch. Bitch. That should be my new ad-lib. Bitch. I got a new one. I finally got a cool ad-lib. Like some cool shit. But bitch. Be at all the shows, everybody be like, bitch. 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 Or you can do the low cool shit.
Bitches come and go. You know that. Yeah, I don't know about this right here. This could still be a downtrend. This would have to make a new low. Oh, what's that? Is it getting filled? Is the bullish FVG getting filled? Not quite. Not quite. Bitches come and go.
Let me see that one too. The watch, the platinum watch. Don't be so quick to
walk away. Dance with me. Let me run, let me run. Okay, 10 a.m. happened. I don't know what that was about. What this candle was about here. Let's just chill out on the 5 minutes and see what's going on here. I don't know if this is a setup right here. I mean, the risk is so large. Um, $42 ticks. I would have to target 82 to be worth it. Alright, a little bit more than 82 to be worth it. No, I don't think that's a good trade. I don't want to risk it. I'd wait. I'd probably wait for another FVG to be formed inside the range. Oh, what low would I even target? I'd target Asian low for sure. And then this low. I think Asian low is the best for us.
Sweet out. My shooters come for free, so if one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in your lobby. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Yup.
Could this be a liquidity grab? Are we gonna go to the upside? I don't know. This thing would seriously need to do an uptrend here. Let me take a look at this 1 minute real quick. Yeah, this bullish FVG didn't get taken yet.
This my blessing, this my passion. School of hard knocks, I took night classes. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Yup. Pull up in this thing with my.
Whoa, 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 what the fuck? Yo, what was that short? What was that $5 drop right there? Like this is perplexing me here, right here. Is it because this is a market structure shift in itself, where this liquidity got broken. There's FVG under it. You know, is it because of that this thing is being respected? Okay. Let's say this is a liquidity level here, and we had price close above it. That would be the reason. Well, price didn't close above it here, and this was still respected. So I don't know how this is still being acknowledged here, but okay. 1 minute FVG. My stomp. 10 ticks. I mean, this is a decent setup right here on the 1 minute. Target this bullish FVG here, and you aim for the downtrend. You wait for the retracement here. Your entry is right here, and your stop would be candle 1. And you'll see your risk reward can be London low, a little bit lower than London low. It's not bad. We might be able to take that. Okay. Let's look at the 5 minute real quick. Let me see if there's any FVGs that got formed there. Let me just take a look at the 5 minute. 5 minute is really where I'm trying to see what's going on. Okay. I don't see an FVG that's been formed inside our range. I do see this one on the 1 minute here, which price is not traded back into. If it does, I don't mind trying to take an entry. It's a decent risk, but the low have to target is pretty high. Daytime, they go world. Them boys cool, me I'm on fire. Know what's on my mind, trying to see what's on yours tonight. Is this bullish FVG gonna get taken?
Straight up now, tell me, do you really wanna
Okay, we had a candle close inside this FVG now, which didn't happen before. Let's see what's going on. I don't know why this thing is still alive, to be honest. It is kind of annoying me. You guys have a daily bias. What are you guys thinking? We're gonna go for upside liquidity or the downside one. This could also be considered a downside one. That's the thing, you know. I just have to see. The problem is that on the higher time frames, even if I go on 15-minute, on the higher time frames, let's say this is liquidity grab, okay. But where's the market structure shift up? You know what I'm saying? How do I know it's actually going here versus it might just make a new low, because this is still downtrending. So that is like really what I'm trying to fight in terms of my decision making. But yeah, originally thought upside. Okay, yeah, we'll see. I could be wrong too, bro. So like I'm just asking what you guys think. For me, I'm actually looking to take something on the downside, but we'll see. Some of the stuff is adapting, you know. Yesterday I took a nice scalp on the downside, even though I planned for upside. So it's my bias. It doesn't mean it's correct, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just what I think before it happens. That's all. Because I'll have a higher success rate if I'm a little bit more prepared for the direction.
I'm a urban legend, South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Justice, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Effort, got an L but got an E for effort. Stretched it, dropped him off in the Mojave Desert. Then left it, ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my bitch dresser. Well known, flick up in jail clothes. Snatch a champagne bottle from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, nigga, playing chess, not checkers. Nigga, 38 special for you clever niggas. See, bro, you ain't living down by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal.
That 1 minute bull FVG is being respected big time. Yeah, I don't know why. It's so crazy. Considering I'm watching on the 1 minute and I didn't. And like, this is like, I mean, I don't know how this is an uptrend. Like, well, all I can see is this was a liquidity level and it broke, which might be the reason as to why this is actually an uptrend now, because there's like a market structure shift. But my argument is that this FVG was made before we actually got a market structure shift. So it's like, what was supporting that? Yeah, exactly. It's the middle of two FVGs. This is where it's very indecisive, and we'll have to just wait for a direction. And then if we get a direction, it's gonna blow past us, right? It's like, oh wait, hold on, it's not giving us an entry. Hold on. I might take a trade here if it taps this. That's where I want this. I didn't get the entry though, so it's okay. But yeah, for now, on the 1 minute, it's kind of bouncing between the two. It's pretty indecisive. This is a smaller FVG as well. But the risk is so high up here, so I don't know if I'm willing to take this entirely. It's also on the 1 minute. I think what I'd rather do is just wait for the 5 minute, wait for a direction, wait for this to go up or down, and then just wait for a retracement, because that'll be a confirmation. Because I don't want to make a decision between two FVGs on a 1 minute. I think that's kind of setting yourself up for failure. I'll just wait on the 5 minute, you know what I'm saying? Just be patient.
think I could do better, but I still, I want this forever. Sometimes life's about the people you know, watching the flower bloom as its features will grow. I mean, I never been one to preach to them folks. I'm just speaking from experience, my teachings is dope. Learning lessons with my brethren, joy is quite contagious. Counting blessings on blessings, my heart right to make it. And it's kinda my only option, maybe my decisions haven't really been the best, but this my life I'm living. Although it seems so bittersweet, and you ain't got nothing to eat, and Sally Mae calling your phone for like the 5th time this week. All your bills overdue, all your bitches over you. Only one option remains, you just gotta show and prove.
And so I know, little darling, I know how the pain it hurts. Say something to me, sweetie. We'll get through, we'll make it work.
Looks like we might have a downside here. Okay, cool. I'm able to go on the 5 minute and maybe see something here. Yeah, finally, right. We'll see. I mean, it broke, kinda. It tested it, but we have 3 minutes on the 5 minute, and now we just had an immediate bounce. Right, exactly, never mind. We'll see where it closes though. If it closes below the low, then I'll say it broke, but if it doesn't, then I'm not gonna consider it. That's why I'm waiting for, like, because the 1 minute is not super duper reliable. I like this entry here, but I didn't get my price. I think I was like 1 or 2 ticks away from actually being filled, but I really wanted this trade here, and then that way I could have targeted the London low, and that would have been a pretty decent nice trade. But like, I would say this one is not super enticing because the FVG is large here. And I still think if there's a candle close above this, there's a high probability that we could bounce up anytime. So that's why I wanted the entry here, because it's a little higher than this. But we didn't get that yet so far, so the 1 minute is not being super duper reliable for us. I will just wait on the 5 minute and see if there's like an FVG or a key level broken, where we're not gonna take where we're not gonna like get the breakout. Obviously we're not gonna play the breakout, but we are gonna do is play the retest, right? And we will confirm this breakout by like various, maybe if there's like a 1 minute market structure shift and an FVG or something, then we'll confirm that. And we'll also confirm this with this 5 minute FVG as well. So that's my idea here if we were to aim for the downside, but we'll see, man. The 1 minute is being really stubborn, you know. It's giving you one entry, but even then, if you've held it for now, you're not that up, you know. You still have to hold the trade. So I'm just gonna be waiting for 5 minute today, I think. I know I'm only saying that because I know I've taken trades off 1 minute before, but that's only when opportunity is given, right? As of now, it's not being super generous. I had a Actually, yo, Nicholas, you in the chat, bro? Are you here, by the way? I told you yesterday, you know, you can come watch some of these, but are you in the chat, bro, by any chance? I'll wait for a little bit. But anyway, I had a pretty good coaching call with one of the people in the group. He didn't take Advanced Academy yet, and he was looking to like kind of just like get better and receive some help, and this is after he mentioned that like he's paying a mentor and he's not helping him keep profitable, and he wants to day trade because he's working and stuff. So I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's reasonable, like that's something I do as well. I could definitely help in that area. And I'll say that you know, I'm not like 100% best cream of the crop, but I do know a lot of things, and I can probably teach you, get you from point A to D or point A to M instead of A to Z, right? So Z being like you're like the best trader in the world, but I can get you maybe halfway there, and there's probably going to be a lot of personal assessment that you'll need to do. But the thing is that one of the advice I gave him is like, well, what's your edge? So I started asking him like what the edge is, like what his edge was, and he said he was trading intraday and he was watching the charts on 30 minutes. So I was like, bro, that is like really fucked up. No wonder you're losing money. You know what I'm saying? You're making decisions intraday off of 30 minutes, like. So you're gonna have to wait like 30 minutes to make a decision if your level breaks. Like that's a fuck ton of time. And the thing is, he was using the strat. So the strat is good. The strat can be used for day trading, but the commonality you'll find is that like any strat can work. You know, no strat is perfect, and people lose money with all types of strats. It really just comes down to your risk management. Like, are you able to actually survive in this market? Like, were you able to get that journal guide to share? So I actually do have a journal being made right now. It's in progress, so I will show you on the stream here. I think I'm going to edit it tonight as well, and on Friday I'll drop it. And that way for next week people will have. But let me just show you what's going on with the Notion shit. Here's my journal so far. I'm gonna add a couple things, and this is gonna be a little bit more in depth. But basically, what's happened is you can kind of start to track your trades here, and so you'll have like, well, hold on. Let me just take a look real quick. Let me have this dual screen so there's no like 5-minute FVG that appears while I'm chatting. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, so I did start it yesterday. I was making it. I got pretty tired last night though, so, and I usually sleep early around 10 or 11 because I have to wake up at like 7 a.m. for my Chinese lesson. So, and then after the Chinese lesson, I get straight to the charts. So I have a pretty busy morning, but no. Yeah, it's okay. Like I said, on the 5-minute FVG hasn't been formed. If I look on the 1 minute, like, yeah, there are shit, but whatever, bro. Like, there's no price that's closed below London low so far. So this 1 minute FVG, I guess, is being respected. I guess. The bullish FVG finally got taken though, so we can finally get what we're worried about this. Is this extended? Okay, oops, yeah, let's not extend that. So this FVG got broken, right? Got broken right there. Close under. This bearish FVG, it looks like it's being broken right now. Which is why I'm glad I'm not doing stuff off 1 minute right now. Okay, so anyway, this is really quick. This is what the journal is looking like, but basically you're able to just kind of fill this in, and also you're able to edit different fields as well. So like I have a daily bias, So for tomorrow, I'll select this, or that's today, right? 24th. So today, my bias is actually bearish. So I will say daily bearish. Well, actually, hold on. Is my bias actually bearish on the day? Maybe 5-minute bullish. Yeah, we'll see. Damn, I actually don't even know if I'm bullish or bearish on the daily, to be honest. But right now, it's an inside candle. I'll just say like, daily, uncertain. If I go down on the 1 hour, I can tell you that I'm pretty bearish on the 1 hour here. So we'll use that as a reference, right? So bearish 1 hour, and then bias result. You're either wrong or right. This will fill out at the end of the day when I come back, or like the next day, where I'm like, oh, was I right? Was I wrong? And then what made me think I was right or wrong? So it's like market structure shift or FVGs, or I can add in other tools as well. The outcome, is it a profitable, or is it a W or L? Your P&L, you can type in whatever you want, like your dollars or your ticks or your percents. For here, the risk, you can type in whatever you want as well. I'm probably just gonna do ticks because that's what I'm measuring my charts in. Let me just look at the 5-minute real quick. Yeah, okay. Let's look at the 5-minute. Yeah, and so, and then I have notes. Okay, so then I have a link, a place for links. So when you chart or when you finish your trade, you can just copy the image or copy the link here, and then put it here. So actually, I want to see what happens if I copy the image. Okay, what I think I'll need to do here is probably just go for the link. So if I copy the link, we're able to, you know, have a reference to our chart, and then we can say what went well. You can say, you know, if you had like a loss or win, doesn't matter. You can say, well, I followed my rules. I managed my risk, and I kept my stop aligned with my edge. What went wrong? Still got stopped out. Still got stopped out. Mark MSS counted against me. And then we can think about thoughts where we can just be like, you know, like, why did you enter? What made you enter? Why, you know, what is going on in your head at the time? Kind of just left an empty one for now. But you know, that is kind of what's going on. And then what you can do is on the calendar, you can actually click list and then view your wins and loss on the calendar and then see the chart if you'd like. So then you can start tracking your progress. What I'm actually going to do long term is I'll send you guys this around Friday or the weekend, so that way next week you can have it, and then we can start tracking our trades and whatnot. But I'm actually going to turn this into a whole site where there'll be a reference, guides, there'll be like written guides, written examples of setups that I've taken, like summaries, analysis, all that stuff. And so this will just live on this site, and it's not like this isn't going to be something that's not available on with TeachTrade. It's going to be all available with TeachTrade. Like, I don't think anyone will have to pay for any of my resources and stuff, because what it will do is just serve as a collection hub, or like just a really fast hub of like where you can get everything. Like, people are like, okay, where can I start a futures account? All right, here are the links. Where are your notes on FVGs and market structure shift? I'm pretty bad at those. Okay, here you go. You know what I'm saying? So that's my vision for that. That's why I'm saying I have stuff and video ideas and a bunch of things planned. And how you'll be able to do that is you can actually make sites on Notion. So this is essentially a site in itself. So I can make journals for you, or I can just share my journal and you can make a copy and edit it for yourself, which is what I'm gonna do for you guys. But then when the site's live, I'll probably have like an empty journal or a journal where people can like enter in things with a bunch of pre-selected options, you know what I'm saying? But I'll have to build that out. But yeah, this is what I'll be using, and I'm going to be sharing with you this with you guys pretty soon. Tomorrow I'm just going to share you the raw page, and then you guys will see the site, like my own personal site later on. So that is what's going on with that journal. So I didn't forget. I actually did mention this earlier in the call, but little did I know that you guys probably didn't hear that whole spiel I was giving you. So that's why you're finding out now. Yeah. Thank you, bro. It's gonna be cool, and the reason why I developed the Teach Trade site, so that could already be the resource. But the thing is that I am an instructor for Teach Trade, but I'm trying to position myself where I can help, like, because not everyone has the availability to swing trade, and not everyone is super interested in options. Some people like futures, so I'm kind of here to fill that niche. You know what I'm saying? Where I can kind of advertise to the common man and be like, look, if you have a day job or if you're just like low on funds and you still want to learn the skill, like we can still do this, you know what I'm saying? And we can do this without even any money being spent. So all my videos, and like also like when I create videos, that'll also be served as a content library on the Notion site, which will be like really cool. And the reason why I'm using Notion is because essentially it's like a documentation platform, but recently, like 2-3 months ago, they made it so you could like buy domains, or not buy domains, have domains, and then like have your own site hosted just entirely with Notion. And so if I pay a little bit of money every month, I can just have that, and it makes it really easy for me because anytime I publish new things, or if I want to develop my edge, or if I want to make new content, like I learn more things, then I can just kind of go on there and like just edit it like right then and there, and it'll just be like really fast and seamless. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't have to do extra work where I'm like doing a lot of development like I was with Teach Trade. Instead, I'll kind of just be making it very simple and drag and drop, and people will just be getting links, all this stuff. So it'll be independent, and it'll be free. So yeah. Just because I need to transfer to futures, but I'm low-key hesitant. It's okay. If you're hesitant, just bro, don't literally operate on your feeling. Like if you're hesitant, that's going to there's a reason you're hesitant. So it's gonna show when you're trading. So it's like if you're comfortable trading your SPY options or your SPX options, do that too. You know what I'm saying? Because you can still reference futures levels. You know, so do what needs to work for you. I just told you that I was just trading options like last couple weeks. I just started a new futures account, so I flip-flop too. A lot of times I like to trade options because I was on the stream with Taylor and whatnot with Key, so I like to hop in his trades as well. But like I said, we have kind of a lull from now till next year, so I can use time to like just have a content library. And then next year, when we have a bunch of more students, when I teach my advanced academy, everyone will just have like a lot of resources and a lot of free things to acknowledge, you know? Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Futures is not something you should rush into. Don't drop everything for futures. Don't quit your job for futures. You have to actually just get the hang of it first before you do that. And look guys, I've been trading for like it'll be 5 years next year, okay? And I still haven't quit my job. And it's because I'm not willing to have broke ass months. And that's the reality of it, alright? So just take it from me, okay? Like I've been doing it for a while. It's not something you need to be hasty over. It's always going to be there, and you don't even need to commit any money. You could sit here and journal for like 2-3 months, and I'm telling you, off paper trades, and just watch trades play out and don't do anything besides take the same setup. And I'm telling you, once you start that live account, you're gonna know exactly what to do. So you don't have to risk as much money as anyone else, or like even me. Like even I've risked a lot of money in the past. I don't see how they are that different. Like futures and options, or like futures and paper trading. Like what were we trying to distinguish, Keaton? Oh, you don't see how they're different? Oh, bro, they're extremely different. Your risk is completely different because and also you can get affected with options by a lot of external things that you wouldn't ever get affected by in futures. It wouldn't affect your money. Like, namely, really popular things are like IV and theta. So like for futures, there's no time variable that counts against you, and there's also nothing like implied volatility where you might swing through an earnings play and you're still losing money because the implied volatility dried out, even though you were in the right direction. So there's like inherent risks that you're taking with options that aren't there with futures. But as a result, your profit can actually be substantially larger on some days than not, you know? And yeah, elimination of Greeks is huge. Also, the platforms that you trade options on, they have different implications. Let's say you start up a Robinhood account, you know you're only going to have three day trades a week. Sometimes when I stream, I might enter in and out like 4 or 5 times in that day. You know what I'm saying? So you can't do that with a Robinhood account. Not one under $25,000, or you'll need a cash account. You know what I'm saying? So there's different stipulations and rules and stuff. So there is a ton of difference. I actually have a video on my YouTube channel. It's a class I taught for Teach Trade. I'll show you. It literally goes over like what the fucking difference is between options and futures, because people ask all the time when they come in here, like what software, like what should I trade? I put a lot of money in it because they hear in the Advanced Academy someone teaches futures, you know, so like what should I do? And they also, and the thing is, the strat and ICT stuff also work for both futures and options. Like they work for all assets, so it gets a little bit more confusing when people are new. But this is the video I'll send. That video is like almost a 2-hour class, a presentation I made for the whole Teach Trade group, and that's where I went over like what the difference between futures and options are. So yeah. Exactly, you have to wait till next day as well. Unless you're on a margin, which is another thing as well. So like there's just honestly there's a ton. So I would say if you don't know the difference, look a little harder. You will find it. I'm not seeing any clear entry, and the reason why I'm not is because, yeah, I know, I was just about to say, I'm not seeing any entry because every 1 minute FVG that I highlighted got taken, literally. This got taken, this got taken, this got taken, so I don't want to enter on 1 minute FVGs. What I am noticing is that we have a market structure shift up, which is gonna be sort of bad news for this bearish FVG here right now. So now I might switch up what I'm thinking, and maybe look for the upside if there's an upside bullish FVG, just because of that specific market structure shift. And I'd also like to see if this 5 minute candle closes inside this FVG, namely if it starts pushing and having candles close above the Asian high, I think I will flip-flop and I will be like, yo, this is an FVG. But for now, that didn't happen. So as you can see, the reason why there's no plays today, Angel says they're not giving us no plays today. Well, Angel would be correct, because if you were to take any trade on the 1 minute, you would have gotten smacked up. Unless you scalped, which in this case, if you were to scalp and do it the same way I did, where I'm targeting the number 1 candle as a stop loss, then your risk to reward was probably like 1 to 1. I don't think it was 1 to 2. So I'm not necessarily looking to take those types of trades, especially when they just got taken a couple minutes later. I'm really just looking for something certain. And even though we are moving upwards slightly, as you can see, I'm really looking at the gap and the distance between the candles. And the distance between the candles is so little that there's no area of entry, or there's no area of opportunity for us at the moment. Of course, we will have... oh, it's actually like almost the end of Silver Bullet Hour, which is crazy. There's nothing today. Oh my goodness. I guess London Low got taken, but it got taken below there. Let me check if there's data today. That's a good question. I didn't check, bro. I mean, yeah, there was a little data. There's an orange level volatility, and then there's this is for the British pound. So for us, nothing past 10:30. And what happened 10:30? We had a big candle. Okay. We took Asian high. Okay. Maybe that was the play there, and I don't know if there was a really play because there was no re-entry. We just kind of smacked this high. Yeah, I'm not. It's kind, and also if we look at the hourly, right? Let's just take a look at the hourly. Remember, I was showing you guys that that point of interest here. You know, that 1 hour point of interest. Like, we're still a little bit below it. I would think that we would go lower, really, and try to target the Asian low and whatnot, and try to make our way down, right? That's what I think. And the reason why is because we're in a downtrend. So this is what I think this should happen. You know, we got like 15 minutes or so till Silver Bullet. But honestly, I would love to journal today and actually just mention that, hey, we saw a bunch of 1 minute FVGs. Nothing was convincing because there wasn't a risk to reward ratio that was good for us. And on the 5 minute, we didn't see any gaps between the candles. And there was a 1 minute FVG, I guess, that has been respected the whole time, but that 1 minute FVG formed at the open at 9:30, so that's out of our time frame. Also, this looks like an uptrend here, the start of an uptrend here. So, you know, this thing didn't make a new low. So, if it's gonna make a higher high and take out this FVG, then we certainly don't have a trade, right? I know that. So, to answer your question, Angel, no, there was no data today, which is crazy. Where do you get the risk to... Oh, so it's actually not an indicator, bro. That's how... I don't know if you guys have been noticing. That's how I'm measuring, like, ticks. Like, I always say, like, oh, I'm only going to keep this 4 or 5 ticks. I've been doing it for a while, so I can kind of just guess and see how big the candles are and just roughly estimate. But if you want to be accurate in terms of your risk to reward, let's say hypothetically speaking, you're on the 1 minute, right? And then I go, and I said I wanted this short. This is the short I wanted. So this is the short I was willing to take here. Okay. And then that's when the risk to reward would have been great. But this was before the open, right? So, what you need to do is, you can go to forecasting and measurement tools on the left here, and you can do short position or long position, okay? These are your up and down positions. In this case, I remember I wanted that short, right? So I picked my short here. This is my entrance, which is the bottom of the bearish FVG. And then my ratio I can adjust, right? So in this case, when you plot it, it gives you a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio off the bat. Typically, I like to do 1-to-2, right? Or, of course, sometimes I even get 1-to-4, but 1-to-2 is kind of my bare minimum. That gives me a lot of room to close. So if this is my FVG, my risk here would be, typically, what do I like? Well, this is my 2 candle of the 3 candle sequence. I like the top of that 1 candle risk, right? So essentially, what this is telling me is, for this trade, I'm going to risk 11 ticks, okay? 11 ticks can be at any dollar amount based on how much you're risking, how much your contracts you buy, and it'll tell you as well. And what you can do is, wait, hold on, what the fuck is happening, bro? Is that a 5-minute FVG on the downside? Hold on. Okay, wait, we have to wait like 3 more minutes. Okay, sorry. So, let's just go back to that 1 minute. Sorry, this candle was just so crazy. I was like, and this is the crazy part. We had a market structure shift up, and look at this fucking candle, man. Isn't that crazy? Like, this 1 minute is so ruthless. I don't know how you would trade this today. I really don't. Basically, what I was saying is your entry is right here, right? The bottom of that bullish FVG. We're willing to hold it here. There's different amount ratios, but you can just say 11 ticks. Like, I just follow the ticks. Ticks is 25 cents. So for me, I'm like, okay, 11 ticks. Cool, I'm willing to risk that. Depending on how many contracts you're buying, right? So if you buy 1 contract of micros, your risk is almost like $12, $13. And if you bought, let's say 10, then your risk would be like 120 almost dollars. Okay, so that's all that's showing you. And in this case, I'm aiming for a risk to reward ratio of at least 2. But for me, like, what do I want to target? Well, I want to target previous lows or previous sessions lows, whichever comes first, right? So at the minimum, I would have had to hold my trade, let's say here, this is 2.73. So if my, hold on, yeah, there you go. So that is the minimum I would hold this trade. And in this case, the risk to reward is actually 1 to 3 here, right? So my risk to reward here is, I'm risking, 11 points or 11 ticks to aim for like 35 tickets. And you'll see you get it, you know what I'm saying? You actually do get this trade here. Obviously, there's no re-entry, right? But this is what I was aiming for when I wanted this. So that's how you do it. And you can do the same thing on the upside as well, right? So if you forecast a long, you can do the same thing as a long and adjust your risk to reward, just so you know what your stops are. And that's how you gauge, like, okay, you want to take, here's the thing. The difference between this FVG is the stop is right here. If I want to take entry at this FVG, you know where my stop would be? You know where my stop would be? I'll show you. It's fucked up. You're gonna cry. Sure. So let's say I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'll take the stop off this FVG. All right, sure. Wait, this is, yeah. Okay, this is a short, right? So here's my entry right at this FVG. And I say, okay, where's my stop here? I have to take my stop here because this is the first candle here. So my stop has already doubled that first type of trade. So now, at the minimum, I have to look for at least 2.0. At least 2.0. So where is at least 2.0? The minimum level for a 2.0, which is relevant to us, is the closest thing would be this level right here. Okay. Now, closest low here. Come on, why isn't that magnet? Okay, that's the closest low. So, for me, my target would have to be this trade. Now, let me ask you something. Did this trade actually have happen? Hell the fuck no, you know? So, that's why I didn't want to take that 1 minute bearish FVG. And I saw this. I saw the risk, the candle was this, and I already knew it was too big because the risk to reward wasn't there. Like, the next target I would target is the Asian low, which is this, which is barely above 2. You know, I'm way more akin to do this one, right? Where I can still target the Asian low, but my risk is so much littler. Do you see what I'm getting at here? Like, this is a 10, almost a 10 times trade. If I wanted 5 times, all I had to do was wait for London low. Do you see what I'm getting at here? That's how you know, you're gauging the which trades you can take, or which trades you want to take. There's plenty of trades you can take here. Okay, I'm seeing 5 minute FVG here. I want retracement here. Me want this trade here. Well, the thing is, we're gonna have to wait for this thing to close on the 5 minute for this FVG to actually form. Yeah, at least 1 to 2. Yeah, exactly. So this is how you measure it in front of you. Like, no guesswork. I want to target this right here. And my risk would be, it's bad, I'm not gonna lie. It's this. So my risk would have to be large. What low would this be? Oh man, it's bad. I don't know if we can take that trade. Market structure shift down here. Oh man, a retest here would be so good. Really, really good. So now I can kind of adjust here, and I'm like, yo, I want this trade here, where I can put the risk right, I can put the entrance right there, and I want this high to be my risk, and then I think I will target something like this, which is 2-0, right? So this is a really good trade here. Will I get the entry here? I don't know, bro. Market's not really like moving anywhere up, like anywhere to give me an entry. It is confirming levels, but it's not coming back. So I would love to take an entry here because this is a good risk to reward. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to take that. And it's close enough to this FVG as well. Okay, okay. I'll take it. That's above my risk reward, right? So. Hopefully this is respected here. That's really what I'm counting on. My entry is actually here. And then I will keep a stop here. I will risk not that many ticks, and we will target this Asian low here. Okay, we're getting one. And now my risk is controlled, right? Like, I just know what I'm gonna do. And if I want to be successful here, this is what I need to take. This is the minimum here of what I'm going to take profit.
Cherry 6'4", white wall so clean like I'm riding on Vogue. Sit one switch main, that ass so low. Cali got niggas in New York ride no hundred spokes. Touch me, tease me, kiss me, please me. I give it to you just how you like it, girl. You're now rocking with the best 4 pound on my hip, gold chain on my chest. 50, Bentley, MK man got a nigga fresh out the slum. Automatic gun, fuck a one-on-one. With rat punk, your punk ass stuntin', you done. Homie, it's game time.
Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. No expectations, guys, but we had that market structure shift down. We had the FVG beforehand. I'm willing to take a trade off of the FVG. I'm willing to hold it here, way above, you know, where I need to. And we are just going to wait this trade out. At the minimum, we want at least this down here. That'll be a good trade.
I might be too strung out on compliments, overdosed on confidence, started not to give a fuck and stop fearing the consequence. Drinking
Also, when you're putting this, by the way, you can edit this to whatever you have. I just did everything 1 because I just want the pure ticks. I don't want to mess up my money or calculations. But you can put anything you want here. So if you're not streaming, you can put your whole account and how much you're gonna risk and everything like that, and you can actually project your trades and stuff. And when you back test, you can use this tool to back test and take trades like this.
That's just something they know. They know.
Send me a message on Discord? Okay. I'm not gonna open it on stream at the moment, but I'll keep it in mind.
That the real is on the rise. Fuck them other guys. I even gave them a chance to decide. Nah, it's something they know. They know. Yeah, I be yelling out money over everything. Money on my mind. Then she wanna ask when it got so empty. Tell her I apologize, happened over time. She says they missed the whole Drake, girl, don't tempt me. If they don't get it, they'll be over you. That new shit is overdue. You better do what you supposed to do. I'm like, why I gotta be all that, but still I can't deny the fact that it's true. Listen to you expressing all them feelings. Soap opera rappers, all these niggas sound like all my children. And that's who you thinking is about to come and make a killing. I guess it really is just me, myself, and all my millions.
He know it ain't even
got it like that. You gon' hype me up and make me catch a body like that. Cause I live for this, it isn't just a hobby like that. When they get my shit and play it, I ain't even gotta say it, they know. They know.
Where'd you get that risk reward thing again? Go on the left. Do you see where it says on your trading view? It says forecasting and measurement tools. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 icons down. 5 icons down, forecasting and measurement tool. You can pick long and short position. Okay, so since we're arriving at the end of Silver Bullet, the actual thing is to just hold the trade. Like, this is your entry, right? So we're just holding the trade. On the 5 minutes, like, sure, the entry should have been here, but I didn't get here. So I just took I took a 1 minute inside the 5 minutes. So I'm still targeting this right here, which will be nice, but well, you know, we'll see. Cause on the 5 minute, I can't hold this like 40 ticks. So I'll take the 1 minute instead and manage my risk there. Okay, it's gonna be officially 11. Right? Yeah, it's 11 now. I hate spies sometimes. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, today is actually an inside day, so it's just like pretty brutal. I can also get stopped out too, but it's only 8 ticks, so I don't give a fuck.
But now we on our way to greatness. And all that ever took was patience. I used to feel so devastated. At times I thought we never make it. But now we on our way to greatness. And all that ever took was patience.
Yeah, it's hard. Definitely. I've been there.
Just getting better each day.
I actually I had a job one time snitch on me. Like I had other coworkers snitch on me. Like, yo, I think this coworker's investing while he's working because I brought my iPad and I was making trades on Webull. I was managing my positions and I got snitched on at one of the works. We almost came close to take profit. Yeah, yeah, that definitely happens for sure. Bro, I've been right so many times, but my execution has been so poor. It's crazy. Yeah, old coworkers didn't see me shine. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I think they were sick because they figured out I was making way more money than them. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. They were all older than me. Old people are really sick when they find out you make more money than them. I'm telling you. There's not a lot of old people that aren't sick when they hear that. That's what I realized about this life. I'm not even targeting the next level. I'm just targeting my nice 2-0, you know? No, yeah, so that's a good question. In this case, I'm gonna wait till the 1 minute closes above the FVG because my actual trade idea here would have been taking this 5 minute FVG that got formed here, but because I don't think there's going to be another entry back to it, I kind of looked inside the 1 minute and I found a trade here, and so because I found the trade here, I'm referencing this FVG being made, and so the one candle for this FVG is right here, so I put my stop loss here, and so if price comes above here, I will just stop myself out, and then that will be 8 ticks. And I'm risking 8 to get 16 here.
Times I thought we, but now we on our way. And all that ever took was patience.
I used to be so devastated.
Yeah. Let's take them back. Coming up, I was confused. My mama kissing a girl. Confusion occurs coming up in the cold world.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, the thing is, I wanted that 5 minute. I was waiting for the 5 minute FVG to form for a long time. Yeah, I mean, I think it has to go down because there's a market structure shift, but this was so fucked. Like, this is a crazy market structure shift up and then crazy signal down, you know? So I don't actually know, bro. That's why I took this FVG, because the risk was small on this one. So that's why I'm not holding it for the 5 minute FVG. On both sides, right above the gold wires, I 4-5 them. Kill a nigga on my song and really do it, that's the true meaning of a ghost rider. 10 G's to take your daughter out of Air Forces. Believe you me, homie, I know all about losses. Hold on, let me check my meetings today. Oh, no, you guys can't see my email, holy fuck. I got some shit in there. oh, am I? Was that it? I'll take that. That's close enough. Price did trade there, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm done. Successful. Mission complete.
Come on, fire!
No, wrong one.
Fire! Mission complete! Yeah! Come on! Come on, Buck!
Let's fucking go!
Victory Screech!
Oh, what the fuck? That's not the real shit.
Victory Screech!
What? Where's the fucking actual meme? Fuck it. You get the idea. You get the idea, guys. This shit been profitable. You know what I'm saying? This shit actually did hit 4-0 by the way, almost. You know, I just wasn't being greedy, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that's a 3.6 right there. 3.6 risk to reward. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw that shit. They hit my shit. I took my 2-0. We coming back next day. And yeah, I got Rick rolled. I was trying to Rick roll you guys. But then they fuck with me. I was trying to meme on y'all. Yeah, I'm fucking dead. No, it just happened. Like, you know, the trade that I wanted happened. And you know what I was happy about? I didn't get the 5-minute one, but I looked inside. I saw the fucking matrix, and I'm like, yo, we need this. We need this downside. And that was a really easy hold, too, you know? It wasn't even tricky. I'm gonna keep it real. This is where I took it, you know? That 16, that nice 2-0. You know what I'm saying? That's valid, right, guys? You know, and this is the best part right here. I'll show you something. This is what I live for. It's not the money, right? The money doesn't motivate me anymore here. But this is what keeps me going right here. October 24th. Buys. Correct. W. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Super mega W. Take profit wherever the fuck you want. You got the minimum 2-0. And what you could have done is, if you really want to be advanced, you get the 2-0 and you just adjust your stop loss here. And then that way, the market goes lower, you have fun. If it doesn't, you get at least the double. At least minimum the double. Right? So, that is a successful trade. That's like, even we had a choppy day, we found some, you know, a little bit of motion in the ocean, you know what I'm saying? So, you know how it goes. Now I can also get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Where's my chat at? Oh, here we go. There we go. Hey, I mean, shit. That's the stream, y'all. What can I say? What can I say? Hold up. You see it. You see it, y'all. Y'all see that math. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that quick maths. You were able to take profit between 2 and 3.6 risk to reward. That's fire. And yes, what Angel said is important. We were patient today and it worked. Hell the fuck yeah. We waited till the whole silver bullet hour for that measly little setup, but we got something. And you know what? This was an adjustment over like my last 2 streams, because you'll notice like I got really antsy and I went in really early last streams, like early in the silver bullet, but then I adjusted myself because I did a little bit of self-reflection. I was like, bro, you are entering way too fucking early. You getting stopped out like, you getting stopped out the ass, bro. Like, you getting fucked up out here. Why? Where's your risk reward? Where's your this? Where's your that? So, you know, had to clean up a little bit, that's all. Can we rewatch the stream? Yeah, once I end it, you'll be able to rewatch it. I only did like 15 minutes. It's at 11:30. But y'all already know. Y'all already know where I entered. You know what I'm saying? I entered in the middle of here. I entered in the middle of this candle, so I got really good entry. Also, yo, chat, for my viewers, if you guys know anyone that does YouTube or whatever, or like works with YouTubers, definitely send them contact information. Or if you're interested in a gig, let me know, because I'd pay someone to edit some shorts and stuff just to recycle. Like, if he can cut my wins and losses and just post them as shorts and stuff, that would be cool. I can do that too, but I am just so busy, and I'm also like trying to take care of my life. Like my real life, like my health and my diet and my physical activity and like my fitness. So I just like, I'm so fucking busy, and at the end of the day I get so tired that I just am really short for time right now. So just an open offer out there, you know, if anyone wants to make a little bit of cash, I have some money for you guys. If anyone does that shit, you know, I'll need to see some videos you make, but yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna actually just take a picture, or just link this real quick. Just so I'm gonna throw it in my chart and journal a little later. Don't forget to journal, guys! Take that shit seriously! Even though nobody does. It really works. That's how you make adjustments fast, you know? I journaled my last 2 days. I wrote my notes down somewhere. And I was able to make adjustments today and make a successful trade. It works, guys. Let me see. So this is the link they give me. If I open it up, oh, okay, it gives me a nice image. Nice. It even saves the meme. That's nice. Okay, so I have that link. Now I will open up my Notion. Where is it? Right here. Okay. We'll get my Notion in here, and we will take this link. Okay, chart. Cool. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's that. I'll fill that out later. Actually, I'm gonna make a copy of this because I'm gonna have a personal one, which I'm not gonna show you guys, but I have to keep that in mind. I have to make a copy of this, but yeah, this is gonna be my one for now. So Friday, you can expect maybe a copy of this being sent out to y'all, and then I'll show you a video of how to edit it and stuff like that. And then from there, you guys will have a copy of it, and I will be building this portion just out into a full site, like a reference, like a reference hub, you know. So. And you know, if you held, you would have been stopped the fuck out too. This fucking candle right here. That's why you can't get greedy. You gotta find all the levels, cause it's gonna tap one of them. Can't get greedy. The edge doesn't work if you hold. The edge works when the price hits the level it's gonna say, and then you're gonna take profit at the level you said you're gonna take profit at. That's when the edge works. Sorry, I was sending someone a DM for my. They asked how can they book a one-on-one, so I just had to send them a link. Sorry, I kind of like have to stream and do my work at the same time.
throwbacks, a whole back, pretend to be lit. No cap, I need an energy shift. All the cyber, all the Maya. I can't lie, I'm detached, I need guidance. I've been dying, I've been fighting. Got this voice in my mind, won't be quiet. Silent ride home, silent ride, silent ride home, silent ride, silent ride home.
What's that on that beat? Oh. I'm in the dark going crazy. I'm in the dark doing 20 past 8. I'm in the dark, it's a movie Scorsese. I'm in the dark, that's how life been lately. In the dark, 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 in the dark. I'm in the dark going crazy. I'm in the dark trying to make a baby. I'm in the dark like fuck you pay me. I need my
Alright guys, I will be wrapping up in around 7 minutes or so.
need a bitch in a Benz, not a full focus. I'm in the dark, I don't trust you, I'm toting. YG on bullshit, you already know it. My life dark. The Lamborghini red, but it's dark. I drive mines in the dark, you leave it parked. Trust issues, I done had them since the start. I'm in the field with piranhas and the sharks. I get a lot of love, but it's dark. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night when it's dark. I'm in the dark going crazy. I'm in the dark doing 20 past 8. I'm in the dark, it's a movie Scorsese. I'm in the dark, that's how life been lately. In the dark, 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 in the dark. I like my bitches dark. I hit them at the park when it's dark. I hit my target.
The fuck is this in the dark shit, bro? I'm like sitting here not even knowing why this is on. That's a terrible song. In the dark? Oh hell no, brother. Nobody want to be near you in the dark.
Treat me like white tees. Don't get me dirty. Love, love, love on me. Love, love on me. She cannot come with. I just got a date. Level up with me. If you fuck with me. Oh. Yeah, I'm that nigga from the O. I'm the one.
Just ended up tapping this level of liquidity here, which is just like the nearest low.
You could come with me, but I don't
Pretty good.
big capping if you say that you didn't love me, little bitch. You know I'm lovely. I'm that nigga from the O.
Let's see if was there anything on the 5 minutes, because this right here. Oh, actually, you know what? What time is it? 11:20, 11:15. Yeah, maybe this could have been it right here. Maybe we should have waited a little longer. But I'm okay with mine. I needed to go. I think mine was actually pretty good too. But I think mine was inherently better than this one, maybe because the risk itself was a lot smaller, and I still got a similar move, and I'll show you how. Where so this is the FVG here, right? Oh wait, hold on. I'll just mark it. So this is the FVG that I wanted originally. At the 5 minutes here. Okay. Okay, so this is the bearish FVG. I wanted an entry in on the 5 minute. Now, I could have just waited the whole time and been like, okay, at 11, this shit, you know, the move didn't happen. But at 11:15, which is actually where my thing ends, for an entry, I guess there is one entry. Let me just take a look before 11:15. 11:15, it enters the FVG. Yeah, okay. Before 11:15, yeah, there is one entry. Okay, so that is something that we could have waited about. I don't know. We were entering like here. We entered around here. We could have waited, I guess, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes for, 20 more minutes for, but it's alright. But basically, that's the original entry I wanted on the 5-minute, because the reason why I wanted to just trust the 5-minute is because the 1 minute at the time was just giving us such bullshit that like it was just so hard to follow. But then I missed the entry here, because, and the reason why I missed the entry is because there wasn't really an opportunity, right? Like, essentially what had happened was this candle had to close first, and so if you look on the 1 minute here, like this is part of that movement where this FVG is formed on the 5-minute, and then on the 1 minute you have like 1, 2, I think maybe even 3 minutes to essentially grab an entry here. So I wasn't necessarily quick enough, and as a result, I actually ended up grabbing an entry on this candle because it's the closest I could get here. But in fact, it was actually just on another 1 minute entry, which is fine, obviously, because we got him a new low. But which is what I usually like to play. Like I usually like to confirm the downtrend and then get a new low. That's like very simple and very easy. And that's also probably why you didn't see a lot of action up here yet. That's why you're seeing it now. But really what I wanted was on the 5-minute, I wanted an entry right here. And I wanted to aim for this Asian low, I think. So the reason why the risk would have been larger is if I take this short position, how can I say? Okay, so this is the FVG. Wait, this is the FVG here. So this is my entry. So I'll put my entry here, and so my risk, according to my edge, would be the 1 candle, right? So it would be right here. So here's my risk: 27 ticks already. I was only risking what was I risking? 8? I was risking 8, bro. I was risking 1/3 of this, less than 1/3 of this, okay? And essentially this is my target here, which wouldn't have even been it wouldn't have even been a 2-0. It would have only been a 1-3. So this 5-minute didn't even play out yet, but an entry did happen. An entry did happen. So I'm actually curious. Like it's 11:30, so we're not gonna ride the stream out. But I'm actually curious as to how low this will go on the 5-minute, because if that's the case, then maybe we'll just wait till 11:15 for a true entry on the 5-minute as well, because this risk right here would have to take profit at the minimum at 2, right? So we have 2 here, and your 2 at the lowest is at this level. Okay, that's what you're targeting. 52 ticks down on the 5 minutes, and we didn't break Asian low yet. So I don't know if that's happening. You know what I'm saying? And if it is, it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take till 12 or 1 or 2. So yeah, I'm cool with my 1 minute. You know, I think my 1 minute was better because my risk was so much lower. My risk, look, this is the 5-minute risk, right? This is my 1 minute risk. I'll show you. This is my 1 minute risk. That's how much I risked. So yeah, this game is all about risk management. I'm telling you. Okay, no matter what amount you're at, you can clap yourself at any account with the futures. At $2,000, at $20,000, you can lose $20,000 the same way you can lose all like let's say you have a $200 trader versus a $20,000 trader. Both those traders can lose all their money on the same day, on the same trade. So anyone can get it, really. Anyone can get it out here. So that's why risk management is key. And that's also why when I see that 2-0, when I even see that near 2-0, because Price touched it, I was like, I'm done. Alright, guys. Speaking of being done, I'm also done with the stream. So I'll leave it at that, guys. And come stay tuned tomorrow. Let's wrap up the week. And then I will bless you guys with a journal. How does that sound? I hope that sounds good. And then we can take, and then what we can do is you can also take the weekend to recap some of your trades that you took this week inside that journal. All right, so let's do that tomorrow. All right, well, if that's that, I will end it there. I'm gonna keep this little risk here because I just want to see I want to see if this trade plays out. I want to see if my 5-minute FVG also works. Just for extra data. So I'll just leave this here and we'll see tomorrow. That's what we need. Okay. And my daily bias looks like it was correct. Because I didn't guess on the daily so far, but on the hourly, we definitely did fall. So I'm happy about that. Alright, I will end the stream now. See you guys.